get you this.
Thousands watched as Apple held its first big media event of the year, eagerly waiting for news of a smaller iPhone and updates to its smartwatch line and Apple TV service. Instead, Apple opened by talking about privacy, yak ranchers, and the power of recycling. Apple's select few annual events are normally an opportunity to dazzle the press and public with shiny gadgets. This time, however, Apple attempted to dazzle with upgrades to its sense of moral justice. Just one day before Apple and the FBI have a court hearing over its ongoing privacy fight, Apple unveils the new 4-inch iPhone SE. Tim Cook, Apple CEO, and increasingly its moral figurehead, kicked off the event by comment on the company's decision not to assist the FBI in cracking into an iPhone 5C belonging to one of the gunmen behind the mass shooting in San Bernardino. We believe strongly that we have a responsibility to help you protect your data and privacy, Tim Cook. Apparently, he said that. There now, we can see a bauble or a Apple iPhone SE event, Apple Watch, which works with a phone. You have to have a phone to make the watch work, and there's a watch clock on the phone. It's a bauble, as far as I'm concerned. And my economics reading says that baubles and rent are the signs of economic collapse. But privacy was just the start. Cook quickly ceded the stage to Lisa Jackson, VP of Environment, Policy, and Social Initiatives, to talk up Apple's sustainable energy efforts. Apple used its PR magic to highlight its focus on reusable materials with the help of a high-tech new robot called Liam that strips iPhones for parts to be recycled. And I see 93%. I think I have this set on macro. I might not be in focus, folks. I'm sorry. Reuse and recycling is so important. It's reuse. And that's where you come in, Jackson said on stage before promoting Apple's online recycling program for customers. It was also not lost on viewers that Apple, once infamous for having almost entirely white men on stage, placed the spotlight on a woman so early into its event. Not only does Apple kick things off with encryption, it tackles the environment first and puts a woman on stage as first speaker. If that wasn't enough, see, that was a tweet. Somebody put that up as a tweet. Alright, I hope I'm in focus. If all that wasn't enough, Apple concluded its introductory portion by bringing out an executive to talk up its contributions to researching serious ailments like Parkinson's disease. The takeaway, Apple isn't just a smartphone maker. Apple is also, the company points out, a force for public good. Just like original corporations, as chartered with short lifespans if they didn't do good. Remember when corporations acted like that early on in our history of America, because Americans knew that corporations as they knew them, as before, as the English had, did things like starve Irish people to death, and it was and had sucked the money and life out of the colonies. But Apple returns to its original, the original corporation ideology of public good, public service, and usefulness as an organization, a conglomerate that is conscious and aware of the need to collect all the plastic and print money on the insurance value of humanity, put capitalism on its right track, put the capital, the humanity of human capital at the center of capitalism by adopting Russell Scott Day's transcendent insurodollar, invented by a conceptual artist of great influence and intellect. Yeah, really good. And that was from Mashable, and I mashed up some stuff there. You can look at Transcendent.
Talk about the Irish people starving? Are you serious?
What?
Does it talk about the Irish people starving?
No, I did that. English said they didn't like the Irish because the Irish didn't like routine. What?
You're trying to see if I was listening.
You were listening. And Tim Cook is at the forefront of ideas. And I want a Google Glass to make my movies with. Thank you very much.